Hey Sagittarius, how are you tonight? Welcome to the Hidden Messages. This is Tarot at Night. My name is Heidi and welcome to Sage Muse. All Sagittarius all the time. Gang gang. So Sag, I hope you are well. I hope you had a good day. And these are just some things you might not be aware of that are coming. Yeah. Okay, let's get into it. Sag. It's really interesting because there are there's some emotional balance that you don't see coming. Uh and it really feels as if your cup is being ready to be filled. And I feel like maybe you don't see it coming. Maybe things have been difficult, whatever. But look at this King of Cups with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups. I mean, everything's about to feel right in your world in a way. I mean, it really feels as if you're getting what you want here, especially emotionally. I love this for you. Now, it's possible for some this is going to lead you to a relationship that you don't see coming, because we know the King of Cups is about the love, and we are seeing the Queen of Cups here, but there's a whole lot here that goes on before that happens, and it's so beautiful. I can hardly stand it. Just a spoiler alert. And we're using the Akashic Tarot, so this is definitely, it can be the hidden knowledge, but as we know, the book, the Akashic records are all about the information of all things, right? So, Four of Roses, which is actually, like, these cards are completely different from Tarot. And this is really the Four of Roses is really about how, I don't know, I just feel like for a lot of you feeling really burnout with the people around you. Like, it's that energy of I give and give and give, and it's not being given back. And that really may have put you into just this energy of, I mean, you could have been holding back, quite honestly. But I feel like it's even bigger than that. I feel like for you, with the Four of Wands and the King of Wands, there was just this knowing, and not feeling altogether bad about it, because I feel like you're the King of Wands in this story. Really taking action on, who you want to connect with. Because the Four of Wands is about union, it's about connecting, it's about celebration and joy. And so, you may find yourself at an event where you're feeling really positive. So this could actually be a place, but I feel like this is a whole new tribe for you. It does. It almost feels like an entirely new community for you. Hopefully not leaving our community, but I mean, and this comes after a very, just being done with a lot of people. And but even more than that, like, it could be where you came to this point in your life where you knew you needed to connect with different people, in terms of reciprocation. I because I feel like maybe you even took a good look at yourself and said, you know what, I can't keep doing this, right? I can't keep doing this. But you are connecting with a new community. Oh my gosh. Like, you're connecting with so many new people. And it's really good. I don't think I've ever seen anything so positive in the hidden messages, because I don't think that this has happened yet. you know, because they are hidden messages. It hasn't unfolded yet. But if it has unfolded for you, or has even started, or maybe you've been invited to an event, you definitely should go. Whether this is a wedding or whatever, you definitely should go. So the Eight of Roses is about community here. It's about getting together with people. And it's very interesting here because now, while I believe that you're connecting with new people, it really feels as if the energy is different. So if you're reconnecting with people, like for instance, today, okay, so short story, because you guys know I love them. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, so I have this girl that I've been friends with for a long, long time, and she used to do my hair many moons ago. And so I was talking to her about different styles and just realized how much I missed it. Because sometimes we just lose touch with people. It isn't always because they do us wrong, So, and I kind of do feel that with the Hierophant reversed. I do feel like you maybe have lost touch with some people. These would be non-traditional people, but the Hierophant tends to talk about a traditional path, right? At one point, I do feel like you just disconnected with them. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you're coming back together. Okay? And what's really interesting about this, whether you are reconnecting with people or forming new bonds here, you're definitely forming new bonds. Let me just say that. That's happening. Okay? There's something you're building here in terms of, maybe this is your soul family. Maybe you're also reconnecting with actual family, that you had falling out with. That maybe, they had expectations of you that you just felt like you couldn't live to. But it also has this feeling of like, I don't know, nonconformity, right? It really does. It really does. And I just like to say, wow, because there's a big coming together energy here and feeling like you're home. So I also feel like if you're connecting to new people, there's something about them that is very much going to be comfortable to you, that is going to feel like home. And maybe because I believe that we are, sorry, outside the box people. We think differently. We don't think in a straight line. That's Sagittarius. And, probably this is the feeling that this holds is like finally finding that place I belong. And oh my gosh, I love it. And what's interesting is the Queen of Scrolls, because I'm not even sure where you are in this reading, to be honest with you, because I feel like you might be the Queen of Roses here, definitely. But there's like so many people here, it's ridiculous. There's like so many people. And that's why this is so big. I think that when you, especially if this is a place you end up being, or an event or something, I feel like you're going to be very surprised about how good you feel. So the Queen of Scrolls is she's a teacher or a writer, or, she's usually someone who's bringing you information, right? And this is someone who is going to come into your life and help you. For me, the Queen of Scrolls typically is like, could be the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Pentacles. But I kind of feel like you're the Queen of Cups in this scenario. And the Queen of Cups with the Four of Pentacles I just feel like this person makes you feel very welcome during a time you really need it. Okay? And it could be that when you're at this event or whatever it is, you're kind of standoffish, not unhappy, just kind of standoffish, and this person approaches you and makes you feel really good, you know. But typically the Queen of Scrolls is giving you information. So this person could also be helping you. Four of Pentacles. It could be with resources, with your money. Yeah, it's so amazing. And then we're seeing, you know, and the Queen of Roses is looking at the Queen of Pentacles. You know, it's just like feeling so good. Like there's something about this Queen of Scrolls in which, like, she comes in your life at a really good time. And I think she might be the one connecting you to everything else here. I really do. Because the Ten of Wands and the Star is here. And that's feeling, you know, hopeful when you're very overwhelmed, you know. It's kind of like your wishes are being fulfilled here. And what's interesting about this, because I really do feel like you're the Queen of Roses, is the Star is looking at the Queen of Cups. So whatever it is that this Queen of Scrolls tells you, or does for you, it is actually making you feel hopeful for the future. And I think that what's happening, and you know, the readings can change the further you get into them, but I feel like this one, and this is a one of information, okay? I think that she is connecting you to other people. And now it may be just about resources, right? It may be. But it ends up being like much bigger than that. It ends up, I don't know, just feeling like a place you belong. Off the beaten path, too. Like that place you've been looking for. Especially if things have been kind of unstable for you. And this is definitely getting together with a whole community. This isn't just about one person. So it's so insane, and it not insane, but so amazing, because under the deck is that you don't realize it, but you're coming into a time where you're meeting some amazing people who are really going to be helping you, because the Divine Physician is here, which says that you're connecting with a healer and entering a healing time, you know, where your wishes are fulfilled, which is really interesting, right? When you look at what each one represents, because like actually, like in tarot, this would be the Five of Pentacles, but in this card, you're getting what you want. Abundance. And you're going to be entering into a healing period of your life, and you are going to be connecting with teachers. Like I see nothing but teachers here, not students. So it feels like you're the student in this case. Wow. And what the Buddha prepares, that's the Ascendant Masters. You're really being helped. You're really learning something really important. And that is, wow. It's like the Buddha with the Ascent is sort of like screaming to me the way. The way appearing, like where you've been, you know, even if you've been on a healing journey and you feel like at times you're not really getting anywhere, things just get harder. You're ascending the mountain. And that is not by yourself. Help is showing up. And you're connecting with some people here. It's so amazing. I actually really like this, and I'm even like a little overwhelmed even telling this story. Because Sag, I mean, we talk about dramatic and shit people all the time in these readings, and this is like just the opposite. Nine of Swords, interesting. Eight of Wands. Knight of Cups. Three of Wands. I feel like you've been really worried about the future and about things moving. And really whether or not, you know, if this is you going to something specific, right? You may be worried about whether or not it's a good idea. But it actually is. It's going to change your life more than you think. Because you are heading to, you know, a new future. Like, screams a dream your life. And I feel like your life may be taking a direction. It's like the delay is going to make sense to you now when this starts to happen. And I really feel like a lot of it, Sag, is because of this. Because of this. You had to get to this point where you were like, you know what? I cannot. I cannot anymore. It's actually, I feel, because we know the Four of Wands is an 1111 card, right? So that's a portal to change, as well as, you know, unity and union and all of that. But you had to get to a certain point of fatigue for that to happen. But also, as you're moving on, you needed to have the mindset of the King of Wands, which is positive. Nothing can stop me. I'm not afraid. You know, I'm feeling very optimistic. So no pessimism. So you can't like talk about being disappointed. That can't be part of your language. It's just talking about a new vision. But you know, sometimes it's hard for us to have a new vision, to feel good about things. But you had to get to that point. And that may have been really difficult, for sure. You know, but wow. I don't even know what else to say about this. So let's see why this is important for you to know, Sag. Why is this important for Sagittarius to know? And I keep feeling like this is a place or an event or something that you might actually think of turning down. Okay, why is this important to Sagittarius? The Fool, because it's a fresh start. Why is this important to Sag? Oh my goodness. Because it's a fresh start. Oh my gosh. To build something new. Something, the Empress. The Empress is all things good. It's going to be good for you. You're going to be able to plan something new, right? And there could be healing involved. And this is just like, this is going to be something that you're doing for yourself. So even if this is something like a retreat or a vacation, it's going to be important. It really is. And you don't even know how important the High Priest is. But it is going to be like something that your internal self, your intuition, kind of tells you should go. even though you might, because we saw the Nine of Swords, so you might be a little afraid. Yeah, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and I feel like this. I feel like you might try to fight it, right? You might try to get out of it, but you feel like something is pulling you there. So pay attention to that. And it is, because the Star is in the Hermit. And the Star is one of the ending energies in your reading. So this is an event that is going to be important for your future, and it's going to make you feel good, and it's all things good. I don't see anything bad. You know, this is going to be full of abundance for you. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's like, and the Empress attracts, right? So if you've been asking for a new beginning, like they're giving it to you. Okay, Sagittarius, I don't even know what to make of all this. So I'll talk to you soon, Toodles.